to see if I drop any frames. Time to open up my game, because it's here. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Everything is set up. Well, welcome, nobody, to the stream. Currently, I'm going to be playing Agarest Generations of War. I know it is Record of Agarest War. I don't know why the game has two names, and it's honestly confusing. But I'm willing to fight through it. The game has an amazing intro, as you can see here, since it luckily started up for me, where you get to see the in-game sprites in 3D environments.
You know, there was a game series that did that way more successfully.
What was it? Oh, yeah.
It was part of the artistic style that every character was a 2D sprite.
Yeah. It's just, it looks so silly here. Because we don't see these 3D models anywhere else, and it's just 2D sprites sitting out in a field. Alright, this game is all about waifus. Waifus.
Strategy and warfare. It's a very serious war strategy.
So it's a warfu game. Every generation that you play through has 3 waifus that you get to choose from. Once you choose your waifu, you have baby with waifu, and then you play as baby, but later. So that's fine. Yeah. And it's a pretty interesting mechanic. It deals with, you know, the stats of both of the parents. But if I got too into all of that, I would never finish the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play it without worrying about stats, because if I worried about stats, I would never make it far enough to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and turn desktop audio up a little bit, and we're going to call that good. There we go, 0 drop frames so far, that looks good. Alright, I'm going to start a new game today. I've played a little bit of this on Steam. I've gotten further on Steam than I ever got on Xbox whenever I was a child. But on Steam, I also get the ability to select DLC. Last time I tried to play this on stream, I went ahead and left a couple of these enabled. This time, I'm going to go ahead and disable all of them. I need that pure experience. I'm not a breeder, it's not holiday time, I'm not a role model, and it's not ceremony time. And no additional points, I don't need additional points. Who do you think I am? I will also be playing on hard mode. Partially because that means I'll be able to go back into any, like, easy or normal mode, or hard mode, or whatever, and bring the stuff from that game. You know, New Game Plus is influenced by your original game. And also because, you know what, I like to challenge myself. Alright, I get a few add-on dungeons because I purchased this on Steam, and it came with some free stuff. Here we go. It was a time without light or darkness, day or night. This is the story of the creators of the ancient times. I might have read that wrong, but that's fine. A list of gods, of course, that were too fast for me to read. They were 12 gods, created from one body. These 12 gods were to be the crucible of the universe. They would be the 12 seeds of a new world, Agarest. A perfect world, shaped by the gods into a paradise that reflected their divine nature. But it was not to be. A war of darkness and light split the cosmos. And an imperfect world came into being. From this imbalance, a dark, malevolent force was born. It worshipped and desired the darkness and created monsters, creatures who wished only to become one with the darkness. We don't know exactly what that means, but they're monsters. The war brought chaos to this world. The gods brought their true strength to bear. And the war that had split the world came to an end as they fell silent, hoping to save the world from destruction, but not Summeril, the Lord of Darkness. The Dark Lord called to him corrupted creatures known as the Gurgs, as well as monsters born of vicious and evil desires, known as the Forces of Darkness. Summeril's evil awoke the gods of light from their slumber, and they awoke full of righteous fury. War once again fell upon the world as light clashed with darkness. Three times Summeril was defeated, but always he returned. Many of the races of the world were destroyed by the war. Eventually, the power unleashed by the gods was too much, and the world itself was torn asunder. This is going to be like 4 to 5 minutes of exposition, by the way. As the world crumbled, the 6 gods who had survived bowed their heads and mourned the lives lost to darkness and war for 7 days and nights, their tears falling like rain. With their tears, life returned to the world, and in a final act of sacrifice, the 6 gods gave their lives to return the lost races to the world. Agarest lived anew. With the death of the gods, the age of myth was at an end. Thousands upon thousands of years passed, and in time, the gods themselves were forgotten. Agarest was bathed in light, with darkness given domain only during the hours of night, when most of the creatures of the world were asleep. But now, the darkness spreads once more. Its icy tendrils stretch across the world, ignorant of their power, and may soon cover it once again. Okay. I deactivated auto mode because I don't want this to fight for me. This first fight comes completely out of nowhere. It's scripted. I die immediately. He used a bunch of fancy moves, and you know what? If I had gone to options, I would have been able to turn on effects and movement. But whatever. Basically, he kicked my ass, like, real fast. Heart. Leonhardt. What was that? Is something amiss, Leonhardt? The troops are ready. They await your orders. Oh. Are you alright, sir? You've been pale of late, and sickly. The men are concerned. I suppose an ill leader is an ill omen to anyone. My mind is restless these days. It keeps me awake nights. I have had little sleep these past weeks. All men are restless before battle, sir. Casabel, is this battle really necessary? Its necessity is none of our concern. We have orders to do battle, therefore we shall. Are orders all that matter to a soldier? Can we not wonder what they mean? I wouldn't know, sir. I'm but a soldier myself, but I've never given it much thought. If we do not fight now, then many more will suffer. Isn't that reason enough? So these men must die so that others may live? Yes. I suppose it is human destiny to take the lives of others to find what we desire. Casabel, give the order to move out. We march to war. So if you couldn't tell, main character is Pretty Boy, who, despite being like a high-ranking military official, is also maybe not all about war. Like, he's starting to doubt that this is a good thing. I know what the move phase is. I will be skipping this part. I will be skipping a lot of these tutorials because I played this, you know, a little bit recently, and a lot of this is simple shit. I'll go ahead and stay where I am. I'll have him move forward one. Yeah. You go to the right, and you stay where you are. By doing this, I've linked my guys together so that any of their skills can be activated on anybody's turn. And that's super fancy, and we learn all about that later, but whatever. I know the action phase, I know what I can do. I'll activate my skill. I don't want to learn about skills, I know what skills are. I'll attack the frontier soldier. I'll do so with these guys. They're gonna take care of things for me. Alright, this guy's dead. Do you want to learn about standing by? No. Standing by is essentially just end turn, which, you know, makes sense why they have to tell me, but I know. I know how to end turn. Alright, I'll go ahead and do a power attack and a blast. Just for some fun. Alright, I got a message. I'm gonna check it real quick. That guy's dead. Alright, let's see. Can I do anything else? Nope. It's a little hard to control. I wish I could change the camera, but I don't know how. I could go ahead and use Sonic Wave on this guy and hope that kills him. That would be nice. It did not. Sonic Wave is disappointing. So I'll stand by. It is now Constable's turn, but he doesn't have enough AP to do things. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything. Just a bunch of standing by. Constable's gonna take some damage here, but this is the first real fight. This fight is supposed to be a walk in the park. Even on hard mode. Alright, these squares floating around, those are Leonhardt's link spots. If somebody rests within your link spot, or you rest within somebody else's link spot, you're linked, and that's pretty good. It's what allowed me to make my guys jump all across the screen, and also allow me to activate their skills during somebody else's turn. I'll go ahead and check. Okay, I'm going to have this guy move here to get the spot, and I'll end my move phase, rather. Since I didn't use all of the guys' AP last turn, they end up having more AP to use. It carries over, which is very nice. Since Constable is the one whose turn it is, I'll go ahead and do the people who are linked furthest from him. You get to do a rush and a blast. That should probably, or rather a double edged flash. This should probably take care of it. There we go. Just barely, but whatever. There is an overkill, or a functionality for overkill here. The more you overkill somebody, the better weapons come out. If you can do enough damage to kill somebody after they're dead, then you've overkilled. I phrased that in a confusing way, but it's fine. I'll do blast, I'll do rush. Since this is the last guy, I can go all out if I want to, and I do. There we go. So fire doesn't quite kill this guy. Blast gets rid of him. But then, since I already activated the moves, they go ahead and go. Rush doesn't kill this guy. Broken Hit, however, does. So I just got the overkill, which means I probably get some fancy item. I get a grass or whatever. What are you gonna... Oh, no, I got a silver ore for overkilling him. I got a grass for killing him. That's pretty good. One thing that this game taught me is that in Japan, red is good. So whenever you get an A rank, and it's like, oh man, you were so good, you get 120% of everything, and the 120% is red, that's a good thing. It's not contradictory, it's fine. It just confused me so much as a child, because I was a child. I'll go ahead and save in spot 1. I'll overwrite this, and that's fine. And it'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Plot. Seth, how do you feel about playing the little girl?
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Yeah,
She's so small.
she's so small. It's a perfect fit.
Just keep playing.
Fine. No. Oh no! I suppose I can afford you some pity. You will die quickly without suffering. Be thankful.
And you also gotta love how these weird, like, almost 3D sprites,
Yeah,
almost 3D battle sprites, and they have more emotion, have more expression than the actual portraits.
that's true. The portraits are just so static, and then the
They're also less
overworld
janky.
the overworld sprites legitimately look better. They're
Although-
blinking. The
although-
guy blinked.
Although I saw something similar with Devil Survivor.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the 3 of you out there who played it.
For the 0 of you out there. God, like, the overworld sprites are blinking, and the portraits don't move at all. Like, the face sometimes changes. Wait! And he runs in from the bushes. Musaka, why do you point your sword at a child? And then Musaka, distinctly not holding a sword. You, of all people, would question me. Our orders are to kill all who would oppose us. I am only obeying them. At any rate, she is an elf. If she lives, she will trouble us later. We must destroy evil before it takes root, yes. How can you say that? Can you not see that your actions will only serve evil? This war is folly. It is little more than an invasion. Too late for regrets, Levenheart. The history of Greedomas, no, of all people, is built on war. To deny that is to deny our existence. You hide your evil behind clever words. If this is the justice of Greedomas, of humanity, then I refuse to be a part of it. I renounce my humanity! So, this is like the 10th line that Levenheart has. And it's already so edgy and it's so profound, to be honest. To take arms against me is to take arms against Greedomas.
Which, you know, has been a place that has definitely been refined.
Yeah,
We know anything about this location.
yeah, of course.
We know anything about the world going on.
This is your last chance. Step aside and I shall forgive you.
They definitely gave us the correct exposition.
Yeah.
The exposition that we need.
Yeah. Like, you gotta love going into a game and expecting things to, like, you know, make sense, expecting things to be good, and to understand the story, and then all of a sudden you're thrust into this weird conflict between two high-ranking military officials. You're playing as one of them, but I'm not even sure what exactly I am. I'm not sure what I'm fighting for. I'm supposedly fighting for Greedomas, but it's hard to relate to this guy whenever I don't even know the name of his country. It's just so confusing, and I wish that I could see kind of what was going on. Like, I wish that I knew more about what was happening and why Greedomas is wrong, but all I know is that someone here is trying to stab a little girl. Which, to be fair, is wrong, but it's just so strange. Help me. Do not fear. I will protect you. I swear it. Okay. I am sorry, Musaka, but I cannot allow you to do this. And then fight. And then fight. And then it's a fight. And of course, it takes a second for everything to load regardless. I believe I'm actually supposed to win this fight, so we're gonna see how that goes. Okay, I accidentally faced away from them. That's a bad idea. If you get hit from behind, you take more damage. Which I'm just realizing is something that applies to enemies as well, and I'm stupid for not using it before. Okay, skill. I can fight this guy. I could use Sonic Wave. Or I could fight you and use Double Edge and Power Attack. I like to take out Mooks first, but sometimes you don't really have that option. Oh, hello, Mystery Synergy? How you doing? Look, it's showing me 0 viewers right now. I didn't know I had anybody. You a fan of Agarest? I chose it because nobody was streaming it. So I figured that if anybody was interested, I was the only place they could go to.
Here you are.
Yeah. I'm starting this game. It's a game from my childhood. My mom played it all the time. And I really like combining things in games. I like that kind of mechanic, and I know there's a mechanic like that for the monsters. So that's why I'm here. What was that? Oh, okay. I'm actually not very familiar with the genre, or not. I guess I'm not very familiar with strategy games, but I have played Fire Emblem. I'm not all about it. My buddy knows more about it. But you know what? I had enough fun. I know about items. I've played the game. Yeah, what brings you here? I know that it's certainly difficult to find me buried under everything else. Alright, I'll go ahead and kill Misaka. Double Edge and Power Attack for Broken Man. Oh! Okay. Well, I did click anime, because there's a lot of anime stuff going on here, but it's mostly just the portraits. But how dare you? Seth, you're being really rude to me right now.
That's my role.
Man, I would love to kill both of these guys with my special, but I don't see that as an option, really. I guess I'll stay where I am to save my AP. Face forward so that they can't get me from behind. That's fine. Oh geez, I'm starting to drop frames. I'll give it a second. Stop it. Okay. I just dropped a lot of frames, but it stopped for now. We're gonna see if that happens again. Sorry about that. I mean, I don't have a great PC, but I have one that's good enough to run this. I mean, with strategy games and stuff like that, I've found that it usually doesn't matter what kind of PC you have, as long as it's not super, super old. I have actually a very tiny desktop. Like, it has to be plugged in, so it's not a laptop, and it doesn't have its own screen or anything. But it's like, I don't know, 6 by 6 inches. It's very, very small, but it's good enough to run this kind of thing, so it's pretty good.
When did this originally come out?
Oh, good point. What was this, like 2008? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've played some visual novels. I mean, the visual novels I've played have been a little odd. I mean, I played Doki Doki a while ago.
But so did like everybody in the
Well, sure, everybody played Doki Doki. Rude. I have a couple of visual novels downloaded, some of the free ones, because I intended to play them in a club at school at one point before I got kicked out due to circumstances. Utawareruman. I'm trying. Does that have another name? Because it sounds a little familiar, but that could just be me hearing Japanese syllables in the past. Power attack. Nice. Okay. Utawareruman. I will say I gotta get used to this this buffer. I've only had a couple of viewers before, and it takes me a while to realize that we're not communicating exactly live. There's like a 15-second buffer or something. And that kind of sucks, but I'll get used to it.
all of this is
Yeah, but it's done now. 3 visual novel games with strategy RPG elements. That's interesting. You know what, give me 1 second. I'll look it up right now. There we go. Sorry, you're gonna be stuck on my game capture for a second, but I'm looking. Huh. And it looks like it's on Steam. Okay, you know what, it looks pretty interesting. Yeah, I'll look into this. And of course it has, well, I'm not sure exactly what this girl is, but she's got ears, so that's nice. Ooh, it gets a level up. But yeah.
so, you know what's always neat about a lot of RPGs?
What is it?
The ridiculous numbers that your stats can always get to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, at the moment I can only stream on PC, but that doesn't mean that I won't check out the series. You know, I might play it at some point. Let's see. Right, I have heard that in this game, in Agarest, you're supposed to go for Vitality first, because it influences how much health you get whenever you level up. So I'm going to do Vitality, like full Vitality first. That sounds pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I can deal with not getting some references. I've dealt with it in the past. You know, I don't always have full access to entire game series, and sometimes I just don't have the concentration to really delve into an entire series. So playing one of the games, especially one of the newer ones, you know, sounds pretty good. Yeah. Shit, how do I exit? Finished. Cool. Yeah, I'll save.
Rule number 1 of gaming.
I save all the time. Always be saving. Now, this is our chance. Alright. At the moment I have sound turned off for me, but it's fine. Leonhardt, you simple-minded fool. Why did you not finish me? Why did you save the elf? You only doom yourself. Your concern is appreciated. that
That meant nothing.
that's a line. God. Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, character development is missing from a lot of visual novels out there. I like to see characters get better. You are too soft for this world, Leonhardt. Have a care, boy, or they will eat you alive. Man, I appreciate your concern. It's just such a great line to leave on. I appreciate your concern. No, you do you, man. You are currently in control of the chat. It's all yours. So do whatever you will. Alright, well, not whatever you will. Do whatever you will that won't get me, arrested. Oh ho! A soldier must be prepared to spill his own blood as well as his enemies', yes. I've heard the report. I suppose I'm the only one that can stop you? Let us not fight in vain. If you are here, then I am already surrounded. Yes, I disobeyed orders. I was wrong and I shall take any punishment, but please, let her go. And if I refuse, then I will kill you, if that is what I must do to protect her.
I met her 2
Yeah,
minutes ago.
instant, like, Big Brother complex. We're saving this little girl, even if it means putting down our own life. This game starts off a little strangely.
I think that's like rule number 76 of RPGs, though.
Oh yeah?
Any man will be willing to lay down his life for the girl he met 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's pretty common. It's fine. Stubborn, just like your father. It will be your downfall as well. Yeah. I will be honest, I don't exactly follow, but that's fine.
Never had that void of not playing.
Well, no, I get that. You know, I get finishing a game that you've been playing for a long time and then being like, oh shit, what do I do now? If that's what you're talking about, then yeah. I guess playing, like, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door gave me that feel. Like, whenever I was done with the game, it was just like, oh shit, now I'm... But I tried so hard, was that it? Am I done now? And it kinda sucks. Very well, we shall see just how strong you are. Dark Knight! Well, is he calling Dark Knight, or was he calling me Dark Knight? Because that guy seems like the Dark Knight. No, don't fight him. Please, we have to run.
Quick, watch the overworld sprite wave its arms around in fear.
Yeah.
Watch the cartridge just vibrate.
Yeah. What? But I promise to protect you. I will follow you soon, but you must run now. I do wonder, and this might be explained later on. I'll be waiting for you. Don't break your promise. It might be explained later on. But what was that original fight about? Like, what was the fight against this guy earlier? Was it foreshadowing? Because I'm not sure that counts. You won't get far on those short legs. How long can you hold out, Leonhardt? So rude to short people. What say you, Golden Leo?
Remember, he has a nickname as well.
That's true. You won't get past me, even if it means my life. And now fight start.
Maybe it was a dream sequence.
Maybe.
You know, that's a common way to open a game.
That's true. A dream sequence. This might have been like a divine dream sequence. Some god is like, you should know this. It's like, oh, by the way, Leonhardt, this is how you die. That's all. I haven't dropped frames in a while, so that's good. Oh, and I'm dead. Jesus Christ. I do wonder that if I had taken all of the DLCs that came with the game and mushed them all together, would I have been fine? You know what? I wouldn't have, because I haven't had a chance to change my inventory. That's right. Which I guess is a smart move. Smart move to not allow you access to inventory before the introduction scene is over. We're 35 minutes in, we're not through the introduction. But, you know, RPG. Yeah, you're right. How the mighty have fallen. I almost find it hard to believe you were once royalty. A fact that I just learned. That's the first time it's introduced to me. Thank you, Melchior. Don't you agree, Leonhardt? Oh, wait. Oh, you're not dead. Never mind. Damn it. I could finish you off now, but you do not deserve a warrior's death. You will bleed to death like a traitor. You have nothing to blame for your own incompetence. If you weren't such a bitch, this game wouldn't have happened. Yeah, some games do have pretty long openings. I feel like RPGs do that pretty often. And it's not a problem. It's just a little strange sometimes.
I knew someone once who thought that the opening of Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker was like 8 years long, but in reality she got lost on her way to the first building.
Yeah. I cannot even protect a single elven girl. Oh, you're a fan of Dragon Quest? I haven't played Dragon Quest, but I've heard some pretty good things. And it looks very colorful and very fun, which is nice. My vision is going. Is this what death feels like? I fail.
I did play Final Fantasy 13, and it takes you 3/4 of the game to get the party together.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
to get any freedom.
Yeah, that's not good. I couldn't stop him. I couldn't help her. If only I... Oh shit. If only you had the strength. Who are you? I can grant you the power you desire. Power to make the gods themselves tremble. The first of many skimpy girls. The goddess Dishana. Who are you? My name is Dishana. I desire equilibrium in the world. If it is strength you seek, then you must give everything to me. Not only yourself, but your descendants as well. For now and for forevermore shall they be spirit vessels. Spirit vessels? There is little time. Choose now, your soul or death. I always lean in like a cool guy. I made her a promise that I would protect her. If this covenant will give me that power, the power to protect her, then I give you, Dishana, my life and the future of my soul. He's making a deal with a god out of nowhere for a girl he just met. It's very strange.
You know, like a true protagonist.
Well, yeah. You're right. You have chosen well. I had hoped that you would. I bestow upon you strength. Kya! And then you explode. As you do. Yeah. I'm too late. Shit. There. That's him. Halt. Going too fast, Leonhardt. You gotta take a second to think about it. Now I know that this battle doesn't matter, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stay where I am because I know that Borgnine doesn't have a lot of range. Meanwhile, I have a Sonic Blast. Yeah, Borgnine the purple guy. He's a Kaku. I think that's what than a very long. Go ahead and stand by. Blast! Oh right, he has blast. And he did more damage than me. Crap. You know what, it's got 2 cold in here. I'm gonna go ahead and stay where I am and move phase, but I'm gonna put on this jacket. For some reason my AC won't turn off, which is very, very nice. It's like my favorite thing. Okay, skill. On you, double edge and power attack for a broken hit. I'll call it good. Haha, take that, Borg 9. Then I'll stand by. He has rushed me, and that's the end of that combat, that's fine. Stop it, both of you! Are you alright? Borgnine protected me. Where did you meet him? I'm not sure. All I know is that he shows up to help me when there are bad people around. I see. My name is Leonid. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, I will be able to keep my promise. My purpose is to protect my master. Nothing more. Master? What manner of creature are you? Your curiosity must wait. If she was attacked, that means there may still be soldiers nearby. Your words ring true. Let us find sanctuary then. We can talk once we are safe. Come along. I do not believe I actually know your name. Yeah, he doesn't even know this girl's name! It's a very bad case of protagonist protectiveness, but it's fine. I'm Ellis. Ellis, a fine name. And she blushed. Where shall we go? This way seems as good as any. With luck, this path will lead us to a town or settlement. We don't need luck. I've been through this wood many times. I know the way. A fortuitous turn of events indeed. Lead the way, Ellis. You can count on me. This way, my friends. I will say, you gotta love the adorable art. Gotta love all the cute girls. Okay, this party formation, I know. Basic. I'm basic now. They're making fun of me. Camp menu. I'm playing this with the mouse right now because I only have one controller, and it was in use, but also like I'm used to it by now. So this is what I want.
Do we want the controller?
This is what I want. What did I just say? Sure, I'll sort my party members. Okay, no, that's not right. Organize, equipment, item, data, diary. Party. God, I'm done. Okay. Putting Borgnine here, and Ellis here. No. Ellis here. I think that links them up already. So that's good. Now I'll leave. Cool. Alright, time to move on. First fight. First real fight now that I have a party. Oh right, you were talking about Final Fantasy 13 and about how you don't get your party until way later on. I remember playing Tales of Symphonia 2, Dawn of the New World. And it was the same kind of situation where you wait until so long into the game to actually find everybody. And like, at the very end, sure you have everybody, but you also can't level up anybody other than your main 2 people. So you're gonna use the monsters that you've had this whole time. That's another thing. I love games where you can fight with monsters. Like, monsters are your friends. It's really cool. There's Impulse, and you can come in with a blast. It's been a second since I've played, getting used to things. I know Impulse is her best move. I know you can use Trick Hit with Rush. But yeah, I'll get there. I'll get to being good eventually. And I can use Sonic Wave to finish him up. Why not? Haha. And while I have the sound off for myself, I know exactly what that death sound is, and it's just great. No. Before anybody dies, they all go, yeah! They all go, ah, and then they die. And it's very funny to me. You can move there and look forward, and you can stay where you are and look forward. Everybody look forward. Only Ellis gets to move. You want to hear about extra skills? No. I don't want to. No, I don't want to. He's rushing me. I'm playing on hard mode, by the way. I'm trying my best. I should be able to do this. I can take care of it, but, you know. Oh, my SP is super high. Let's see. Skill. What did I do to you? Right. That's what it is. The extra skills are the, like, crazy special ones. Like the finishing move. So they gave me, like, max SP. So that I can use them. Borgnines is a one-hit. You know what? I'll take care of you. God. There we go. I'll take care of you with Borgnines. Because that'll kill him. God. Grass. I'll use a skill. And Howling Blade. And it's done. While this happens, I'll go to the bathroom real quick. So I'll put on my Be Right Back. Yes, it's allowed. I'm putting on Be Right Back. There. Don't yell at me. And there we go. Alright, now I have to open the game back up for me. There we go. It's still alive. Things are still good. Alright, time for an event. My stream quality quality's so good I haven't dropped frames in a second. I'm very happy about it, to be honest. This... Huh? Huh? This rock was never here before! Perhaps that cliff collapsed, or perhaps... Wondering why this rock is here is a waste of time. We cannot go back, nor can we go around. We have no other choice but to remove this boulder so that we may go forward. The rock is too big, Seth. The answer to this problem should be perfectly obvious. You are right, we cannot think this boulder over. We have but one way forward. This rock stands in our path. All we need is a way through it. If we work together, at least some of this boulder will fall before us, even if we cannot destroy the entire thing. Remember, friends, we must concentrate all of our blows on the same portion of rock. To arms! Alright, now we get into the introduction of link skills. We learn how to link people up, which is something that I've been doing since move 1. And that's fine. Extended areas. No, I know extended areas. So I will now do that. Do you want to learn about extended attacks? No. I'll now do that, and I guess that's fine. Seth, this rock is very powerful. It's got 1 AP and 0 movement. That's insane. Okay, I don't want to do that. I'll do a rush and a trick hit to unlock that. Now I'll go in with a double edge and a power attack for broken hit. Vanish trick. They're gonna beat up. And they're doing it pretty well, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Of course, Leonhardt comes in and destroys the thing on his own. Hey, we got a silver ore though. This AC is making the room too damn cold. Oh, here's another event with new characters. The bridgehead to the frontier is ours. All we need to do now is realign the troops and make our attack.
Hey, you got the 11.
Yep. Was an army of that scale really necessary? What a strange thing to hear, and from you of all people, Largan. Have you forgotten about Hovos? Do you not remember how much we lost in our attack on that puny settlement? Cerium and elves are relics of the past. They, along with their heretical powers, shall fall. Do you not agree? Yeah, but I'll get to it in a second. You are correct, of course, but this campaign is stretching our resources to the limit. That is why it shall be a quick battle. Strength must be focused to be effective. Spreading our forces too widely will not serve our purpose, which is the same lesson that we just learned with extended attacks. Theming. Our countrymen will need convincing if they are to supply us with reinforcements. If this battle is successful, our case will be made. Will you help me? Very well. He's some dude. He's some guy. Yeah, the alignment that's influenced by the decisions you make, and it also affects the decisions you make. Certain things you can only do if you're dark, neutral, or light, and that affects how much the girls like you. That affects the waifometer.
How dare you spoil the waifometer?
Oh, I'm sure Mystery Synergy knows about the waifometer. there are 3 girls that you can waifu. There are 3 waifus you can waifu. I promise to. They are unlocked slowly throughout the game, and they appear on that little ring on the right side of every text box. Like, they're more important than what's going on. Which, to be fair, they are. Waifus are cute.
Also the plot.
Also the plot.
Does the plot matter? I don't remember most of it, but also...
Why vomit? Alright, time to kill. I'll bring everybody over here. Start with Borgnine, Rush, I'll do a Trick Hit, then I'll do Impulse, and that should take care of it. Damn it. I was one off. Thankfully, everybody's still connected somehow. Alright, let's do Borgnine with a power attack. That'll do it. Boom. I was tempted to start off with a DLC that gave me capture right off the bat, which would be very nice, especially considering I love fighting with all the little guys. All your little monsters.
But also you get enough characters at the very beginning to remember people.
True. Blast and Impulse, how's that? Okay. You are allowed to use 6 people in your party, and that's all well and good, but you get 6 people relatively quickly. Alright, it's time for Leonhard to strike off on its own, on his own. I'll use Sonic Wave. Awesome. I now step back to where I was. But since everybody's still linked up, I can use more skills, and I can jump over to this guy and use Broken Hit. Done. Alright, nobody really has any AP left. He's gonna use Blast on Borgnine, but we'll survive. I believe that we start every combat with full health. And that's all well and good. I appreciate that.
I think there's an exception in the dungeon areas.
That's true. And the dungeoning areas are also very important.
Also points.
Well, a big part of this game is that, every time you do an event, you get a little counter on your counter. And that influences certain things. Like, if you get to a certain place late enough, you will miss events. If you get to the end late enough, the end will be different, and that kind of sucks. But it also provides a little bit of a challenge if you know ahead of time, which I do. Not exactly, because while going to a dungeon costs an event, I believe, every fight you do in a dungeon, none of them count. What do you mean?
I think it depends on whether the encounters are random or preset.
It's random. The encounters just show up while you're walking around. Think Pokemon. But the original ones. Ooh, village. Who would have thought there could be a town in a place like this? Wow. Leonhardt's lines for some reason really get to me. I live just beyond Slumber Forest to the east. It's just every time Leonhardt talks, I can't do his voice line. I don't know why. We should make preparations here. Yes, a good night's sleep would do us good. Got it. If that is your decision, then I have no objections. I see. Well, if Deshana doesn't mind, I would like to do a little shopping. This way, Leo. Very well. Silver War times 4, Fragment of Life times 3, 50 EP gained, 20 PP gained, 2,000 gold gained. Basically, you just got all of the things that it's about to tell you how to use. I'll go ahead and stop by the Adventurers Guild, since I know I can unlock some free shit here. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild! Our guild develops useful skills for your travels and bestows titles and goodies based on your achievements. Let us know if you need something. What may I do for you today? We bestow titles based on your achievements, items, gold, and progress through your adventure. Please be aware that the requirements for each title varies, and you won't be able to add it to your list until you satisfy its conditions. Some conditions may even require the acquisition of other titles. See if you satisfy the requirements for items in G by looking at the list. I should warn you to check titles with multiple requirements first. Many travelers miss out on titles because they accidentally use those required items first. And lastly, we don't count items that are equipped. Please keep that in mind when you check the list. Okay, there's Daredevil, defeat 100 monsters. I'm just gonna scroll through and see if I've unlocked anything yet.
I don't think you have. I think it takes like 6 years to get them.
Huh! Possess over 1,000 gold. Idiot. And then, of course, Lord of Agarest, which is do it all, which is insane.
How many titles are there?
142.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
Well, sure, but shut up. Let me have my moment.
You don't get them.
You're a first-time customer, eh? You're a first-time customer, ain't you? I can enhance your weapons and armor if you want. I can forge some new stuff too if you bring me a smithing manual and some materials.
Imagine if you had to go through this cutscene every time, because every time you visit a different village, you're visiting a different person.
Yeah.
But instead, I guess this guy just happens to run every blacksmith in existence.
Oh my god, such a long explanation. Basically, you can use EP gained from battles to upgrade your swords and stuff, and once you get it all the way up, you can break it down to get materials. You can use those materials to build better weapons. Pretty simple. Let's see. Armor, accessory, active. At the moment, Ellis kinda sucks. But you know what? That's fine. We still love her. She's still around, and she still contributes.
She's not romanceable right now.
She is not, but she will be, eventually.
Yeah, just wait 5 generations.
Yeah. Let's see.
Waiting 5 generations would put us at a 6th. There is no 6th.
Just wait 4 generations? Or maybe 3. I forget if you can romance anybody as the last one, because you don't have to have a child with the last generation. But I don't know. I can upgrade...
I don't remember how much I know about this game.
That's fine. I can upgrade Leonhardt's iron sword all the way, which is interesting. But it might be nice to upgrade Alice since she's not doing much right now. If I upgrade her magic, yeah, that's pretty good. I will upgrade this broom wand all the way.
Are you just buying a broom?
Yeah, I'm being dumb. I'm gonna go to the store real quick. Welcome! We have everything you need from weapons to skills. If you're setting out, please stop by. See, that was concise. You can find weapons, armor, accessories, and skills here. You can also select what you need and how many you want to buy. I recommend you use it when you want to stock up on items that recover health, like glass. Okay. Never mind, she's not concise. Let's see. There's the iron rod here, which to my knowledge does more physical damage and less magic damage, which is kind of lame. Here's a handgun, just a gun, straight up.
There are guns.
Yeah, I told you there were guns. I told you there were guns last time I tried to stream this game.
Well, that's not my fault.
There are guns. Iron Break, Iron Knuckles.
I suppose if you get to the point where there are airships, there should also logically be guns.
Yeah. There's guns. Deal with it. Let's see. What is hit? I can only imagine that hit is accuracy. That's how I feel, at the very least.
Yeah. That's usually what it is.
Yeah. I'm all about damage. I'm all about increasing those numbers. So if I can get one of these, that would be great. Thank you. Camp menu. Equipment for Leonhardt. I'm going to switch it out for the Iron Blade, which does more damage, but does less magic and less hit. Let's see. Ooh, I've been streaming for an hour. That's nice. Armor, accessories.
You know, this is the lame part of the game.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
fundamental part of any RPG.
It's a very important part of RPGs, is going through the towns, buying whatever you need to, all that kind of stuff.
Clicking through menus just to get yourself stuff.
Yeah. Waiting for this thing to scroll so that I can see what the compare button is.
Maybe there's not one.
It's E. It looks like at the moment, Leonhardt and Borgnine don't really have anything. Or, alternatively, okay, no, they both have steel bracelets right now.
You don't need that.
Yeah, and I don't want to give, Alice a steel bracelet. She already has an iron bangle, so that's fine.
Is the Iron Bangle just better?
Well, no, the iron bangle is just different. It's different. It does resistance as opposed to defense, and she's all about magic. Let's see. There's first aid, but I don't really need that. That's just the revival place. That's where you go to revive your people. The Adventurers Guild, which I've already been to. Back to the Blacksmith Guild. Cool. Okay.
Blacksmith Guild?
Blacksmith Guild.
Is it a guild of blacksmiths?
It's a guild.
When did it become a guild?
I don't know. I'll go ahead and enhance. Ta-da! A magical wand. Alright, go ahead and do Leonhardt as well, because that me, and I like me. A great sword made of iron. Whatever. Feeling pretty good about that. I'll go ahead and go to the field map and move on with my life. Oh man, it looks like I dropped a few frames earlier, but it's been pretty stable.
Now you participate in nothing fight.
Yeah. I don't want to do auto because that's lame, but also it might be a good option right now. That's definitely going to be happening later, is whenever I go to the dungeon, I'm going to be grinding the shit out of it. And it's not going to be very interesting, but I'm going to be auto, and I'll try to be entertaining.
Why don't you just skip it?
What, and just like do that off screen?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're learning tactics. You're seeing it here first.
Ta-da! Last year, which is my first year of college, I ended up playing a lot of games that I played as a child. And I ended up getting this game and like playing it a little bit. I ended up getting, if you know, Half Minute Hero. I got that and I played completely through it. It was really fun. Let's see. I also took my parents' Wii for a while since nobody's been using it, and I played Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World. I played,
Which you mentioned.
I played Paper Mario, which I also mentioned. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. It was a lot of fun revisiting those games, and I feel like that was a lot of what I did in my first year. Was just like, oh man, here's all these things from my childhood to make me feel better about the fact that I'm an adult now. That was it. But you know what? It was fun. I had a good time. I'm yawning some. I need to stop that. Alright. Skill, I can't reach him, so I'm gonna stand by. Let him have his turn. He's gonna beat up Borgnine, but that's not gonna do shit to Borgnine. Borgnine's fine.
Borgnine is the crutch character.
Yeah. Oh, but he also hit Ellis, and Ellis nearly died. Ellis...
Hey, health isn't nearly died.
Well, yeah, but it was also one hit, so it made me feel bad. Alright, I'll activate Broken Hit, and I can use everything else as well, so ta-da. I'm pretty sure that having friends do things together is better. I missed 2 of those attacks. Oh no. I could be wrong. You know what? I am a pro gamer, Seth. Okay? Yeah, rank A. Cool. Level up. Alright, like I said before, I'm going to be going with Vitality right off the bat, because that influences how much health people get, and that sounds pretty good.
Exponential health gain.
Even
you saw how that worked with Infusion.
Yeah. And while that's going to be really hard for Ellis, since, you know, it takes so much to give her Vitality, it's worth it right now. So I'm going to let that happen. And I'll save her points for next time so I can get a little more.
I forgot that was how the stats worked in this game. You get like 80,000 points, but it takes like 5 of them.
Yeah.
To upgrade a stat.
It's a little lame,
A
but
system where you just get 3 a level, but those stats are 1 for 1 works better.
yeah. It takes more to level up things that aren't inherent to the character.
Which I suppose does help with specialization.
Yeah. I'll stand by. I can hit this guy with an impulse. Boom. Yeah. Stand by, and we're good. Let's see. There are some games that I would love to be able to play on stream, but they're too naughty for Twitch, evidently. Honeycam is pretty fun. Honeycam Studio. No. It's fun, but unfortunately it is technically banned by Twitch. It's just that people still play it. I like seeing those numbers skyrocket. It's one of the games where, I mean, it's just a simulator game. But you know what? I like being good at simulator games. Makes me feel good about myself. And also, Q is very sassy. She's a very sassy fairy. And maybe that makes me feel good. What you doing over there, Seth? Is it Metopia? I mean, I don't know, Seth. Okay. You don't have to be like this.
Maybe I'm not actually doing anything.
Oh, well, that's boring. Alright, Borgnine can take care of these guys. And that's good. I don't know when I'm gonna end this stream. I'll probably go for a little bit, probably get to the 2-hour mark.
That's so long.
It's like 45 minutes from now. That's not bad. After that, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll stream another game later, Seth.
No.
Haha.
Not enough hours in the day.
There are.
There's 0 hours in
I just don't believe you.
my 100% scientific analysis.
Yeah, I can't see how that could be. That doesn't get it. Food gets a little complicated around now. Because we can usually just get food from the university. But eventually we run out of meal plan. So we have to worry about what we're gonna do. So we just get fast food. How do you feel about that, Seth? Fast food forever. I mean, probably, but it won't be pretty. Okay. So now we enter the exploration point. It's one of the dungeons that we were talking about earlier. I get to run around. I'm glad to see that I get to use the mouse, because I've been using the mouse for basically everything. I do have a keyboard, but
you also get to see the overworld sprite.
Yeah.
And as we've established, the overworld sprite is just better.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, look at this. Hair sweeps to the right, hair sweeps to the left.
Sprite is ambidextrous, alright?
Yeah, fine. I got a grass.
Listen, back in the days of whatever this was on, they didn't have the hardware to make fancy sprites that looked both ways.
I swear that they did.
They didn't have that until at least 2030.
Seth, that hasn't happened yet.
Yes, it has.
Seth, what year are you from? You keep avoiding the question. Damn it. By the way, the narrative is that Seth is a hologram from the future. That I programmed in the future. I'm deciding this now.
How dare you spoil it?
Sorry. And that explains why you can't see him, despite the fact that that doesn't sound like hologram lore at all.
I mean, if I'm a hologram, then I'm also an AI.
That's true. Unless you're pre-recorded.
In which case, I suppose you are just a hologram, but am I pre-recorded?
I don't know, Seth, are you?
Did you plan these arguments out, Dustin?
Having to run through the script in my mind.
Or maybe, you
Yeah.
just went back and looked at this entire conversation and programmed me to say that. You know, like that one episode of Doctor Who?
I'm sure that's several episodes of Doctor Who.
Specifically, Blink. You know, there was the script in the TV.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I think, wasn't Blink critically acclaimed?
It was scary.
I mean, yeah, but
I didn't care if it was critically acclaimed. It was scary, and it was my first episode.
it was a very common one. A very important. People
It
knew
had
about
nothing
it.
to do with anything.
Well, people liked it. Yeah, Doctor Who was good. I'm not completely caught up. I'm not very interested in watching what's going on right now, but I'm sure it's still fine.
You gotta get all the weird skills so you can fill your skill compendium.
I know. That's the esoteric book, by the way. It's the combinations of skills.
Oh.
So that during a fight you can be like, shit, what was that thing? Damn it. I guess I'll check the book. Which is really fun to do in a Let's Play. Whenever people are expecting you to provide content. And you're just like, hold on guys, I have to look in this book.
Just hold up.
Yeah. I am, of course, pretty new to this. The only Let's Plays that I really watch are on YouTube, which means they're pre-edited. Which means I'm not very familiar with the skills that you need. But you know what? This is pretty fun.
It's a learning process. You saw it here first.
That's true. And rush. I like to just overkill this guy to hell. Use Broken Head to do several damage. Here's Shine Storm.
Remember how stupid the capture mechanic is?
Yeah, a little bit. It takes a lot of getting used to, but you know what? It'll be fine. There we go. Anybody over there? Anybody have anything to say to me? Anybody want to tell me how to jump? Never mind.
You did it.
Yeah.
Pro game.
Silver Bullion. I'm just using my mouse. Come on. Come on. There we go. Jump.
The movement is kind of slow and empty though.
It is. It makes exploring a little less fun, but it's doable. It's fine.
I've seen worse.
Oh, shit. I'm a jumping. Want to get this chest too. Fragment of life. Nice.
So you're gonna grind the shit out of this area? Waste all of our time?
I'm probably gonna move on for now. I mean, I'll fight these guys since they appeared, but whatever. I'll move on for now. I'll hit the 2-hour mark or whatever, and probably call it there. I'll definitely come back here to grind, but that's not something I need to expose you guys to. I'll also probably keep moving forward until I feel the need to grind. I just feel like that's I feel like providing a little bit of conflict, a little bit of challenge on a stream is probably good. And there we go. Alright, here's Rush. You know what? No. Power Attack does more, and Impulse does more. I guess I'll come in with a Broken Hit. It'll be using a lot of AP, but it's worth it. Alright, I have to kill this bitch. Trick Hit is probably my best bet, because it's the only move I can use. Never mind, I forgot it literally does 2 damage. Stand by. Cool. Nobody attack Ellis. She will actually die if you attack her.
I forgot about the bees!
What did you forget about? What's special about the bees, Seth?
The bees were They were bees.
They were bees. Oh, and of course, here we go. Here's the wolf joining the fun. Don't... Okay, she's got resistance as long as... God damn it! Stop using physical attacks on Ellis. I love her. You can't do this. Ellis is fine. There's cuter girls later, but Ellis is good. What the fuck? No, you can't do that! You're not allowed! Jesus Christ.
What was that about not needing to cry?
Well, maybe I will. Okay? Maybe at this point. I'm gonna cry. I'll use Rush. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Okay, time to attack this wolf. Or this bee. I guess this bee. To protect Ellis. I'll use Agarest War. That's fun. What? It did 0 damage.
You've done it.
Okay, I'm not gonna kill this guy with one move. What I'm gonna do, and this is gonna seem strange, is I'm not gonna do anything. All right, I'll move Borgnine over here to attract some fire. B, don't do it. Good. Okay. Skill on Mr. B. I can now use Shine Storm,
Punch that bee.
which I 100% want to do.
Do it. Punch the bee.
The bee is now dead. The hornet, or whatever. But fuck the bee. He's overkilled. His strength is down. Got a poison needle. I can't attack the guy from here, so now I will stand by. What I really need is a healer. I would love to have one of those.
Isn't she supposed to be the healer? Isn't Ellis supposed to be the healer?
Once she has healing powers. Okay, power attack, and I guess impulse. Get over here. Well, that's fine, I guess. Power attack didn't do much of anything. Impulse was pretty good, though. Impulse has always been awesome. I will now stand by. And hopefully this wolf won't find a way to kill a waifu. There we go. And keep facing this way. He blasted me. Borgnine can take it, honestly. Borgnine's a big guy. Alright. I'll use an impulse here. And I'm gonna use Broken Knuckles to seal the deal. Overkilling is very fun. Man, it keeps on saying that I only have one viewer, but whenever I check the chat, I see a couple people. I mean, now there's only one person, but still. But yeah, hey Lurks, what's up? Yeah, I'm definitely dropping some frames. I'll be done soon.
It's like a currency frames.
Oh yeah? I'm dropping them on the ground. People are taking them. Okay, so at the moment I am a member down, and it's Leonhard. And I'm not happy.
But you can have Borgnine punch the bees.
Oh shit! It's a bee. I'll go ahead and kill this bee. Impulse, and I'll use Rush. Excuse me? Gah! Cacao! Oh, Rush didn't do it. Oh well. At least it'll be Borgnine taking the damage. Borgnine can take it. I believe in him. I'll move Ellis up one, and Borgnine can stay where he is. Facing the same way, even. The dog is getting up close, he might try to attack Ellis, and at that point Borgnine will be on his own. Stop it. Never mind, it's the fucking bee I have to worry about. It's the fucking bee. The fucking bee. Bee's gonna kill you. Better watch out.
Don't you love these songs, ladies and gentlemen?
It's my favorite. And you have to listen to them because you are watching my video and there's no way to leave. Please don't. There's an impulse. I wonder if another impulse would kill him. I honestly shouldn't have used blast. I see that now. But you know what, it's fine. Alright, Borgnine, you get to protect Lady Ellis once more. Move phase is over. Wolf, of course, gets to go first. And he's going to... What the fuck? Come on! Goodbye to Ellis, I guess. Let's see if I can get out of here with Borgnine. Man. Pro gamer move. This wolf is a pro gamer. Skill. Well, he's almost dead, so I guess I'll just power attack him.
This is the running joke. Pro gamer moves.
That's it.
So I'll go first.
And rank B. I am doing great, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the shop. Back to the shop, come on. I will now go to first aid. With the cute cat girl. Welcome! Do you need any of my assistance? My love will cure what ails you. Welcome.
With the punctuation being a little flower. Music.
Yeah. Oh no! Have no fear. My tender ministrations will have you up and about in no time. Do you want to resurrect anybody else?
Oh no.
It's this. I refuse. Take care. You gotta love cute cat girls. I think it's mandatory, to be honest. Alfheim. Here's Alfheim. Here's Elfhome. It's one building. Is this Alfheim? Yes, it is. Is something wrong? I've never before seen so many elves at once. Are there no elves where you live? Not really.
It's not really defined what the elves do here.
They matter. Oh, how dull. I mean, you don't have any humans, do you? Oh, Grandpa! I heard that Greedamoss has invaded. I was worried sick about you, but I see you are safe now. Leo saved me. He's really, really strong. Is he? Then you have my thanks for saving my granddaughter. In truth, sir, you have Borgnine to thank. He protected Alice when I could not. I see. Where are my manners? I have little, but please, make yourselves at home. I will make us a delightful dinner. Goodbye for now, Leo. Come, Borgnine. I can make you do shit for me. Is she the only high elf in this town? Not only is she the only high elf in this town, but she's the only one in all of Lucrelia. I had thought all the high elves dead. High elves have a deeper connection to nature than other elves. Perhaps that is why, when the rest of the world is in pain, our forests are lush and green.
Now we know there's multiple types of elves.
Then Borgnine is a larva summoned by your granddaughter. Larva? Deshana, what is this larva? They are more commonly known as the Fae, but Borgnine is most likely a larva, a lesser god. They say that even among the high elves, only the most powerful could summon such a being.
She just summoned a god and we're the first 10 minutes.
It's fine. Then the power lay dormant within her, to be awakened when she was faced with mortal danger. Most likely. Is it alright for me to be here? Look, I'm not saying that I'm uncomfortable here, but there's like everybody here is an elf, and there's nothing against elves, but I'm a human, and that's not really a problem. Why would you ask such a thing? My people have brought little but suffering to the frontier. I cannot imagine any of you are happy to find a human from Greedamos in your town. Of course, I can speak only for myself, but I think you may be mistaken. It is easy for one raised in Greedamos to judge many through the actions of a few. True, many here may resent you, and your people, but not all. A nation is made up of many people, and each one has an opinion. That may be so, but I feel you have all suffered much at the hands of Greedamos. I see.
Me
Well,
in particular. Remember how I was a high-ranking military official?
actually, no, I think I killed your family, like personally. Well, perhaps this is a conversation best left for later. For now, Alice waits for us at my house. She made us dinner. You are right. Very well, let us return.
She made the entire dinner while we were speaking for 2 minutes.
Oh wow, it's done. That's a high elf for you. Sure, I'll move to Alpine.
Here you are.
Are you leaving so soon? Yes, it's been 2 minutes. Yes, thank you for everything. I do not wish to overstay my welcome. I do not know if I can change the course of a country, but I believe Greedamos has lost its way. My purpose now is to help my country find its path once again. I have also made a promise to Deshana that I must fulfill. Alice will be sad, but asking you to stay would be too much. That's all I have to say. Oh, hell yeah. Worry not for the High Elven girl, nor for the bracelet of the Covenant. Who are you?
I'm mysterious.
One should introduce himself before asking questions. It seems no one has any manners these days. I apologize.